Alright guys, it is Saturday, 8:30, and we are not in the Charlotte Burbs. As you can see, we are in Asheville. Beautiful, gray, not rainy day in the mountains. And today, we are on a recovery day. I've got the Brooks Ghost Max on, and so I want to take you through, on vacation, in the mountains, in my comfy shoes, my approach to recovery, specifically during a high mileage period of training. So I just closed out a 130-mile week. This is a topic that I get asked a ton. How do I do these high mileage weeks and be able to recover and get back out there for the next week? So today I'm going to take you through my recovery in the Ghost Max with the squad over there, not in the AMG Benz, in the Grand Cherokee behind it. We're going to have a nice, beautiful day in the mountains here, and I'll talk you through my approach to calories, my approach to recovery running, and my approach to overall run recovery so that we can keep hammering those miles. All right, guys, let's get into it. First stop, Goretex Donuts. Best vegan donuts in Asheville, and probably that I've tried. Pineapple upside down cake. You want the chocolate sprinkle? Okay. Alright, thank you. The Grail.
Yeah, look at them. Putting in work. It is really beautiful. There you go. Wow, it's super foggy. No, but the hike, this hike is also, it's like other stuff too. I guess we could have done like DuPont today. But I feel like DuPont in the rain is, yeah. No, I know. No, this is gonna be good. They're not doing anything wrong. No, but they're probably just talking. I don't know if you're on the 4-hour bike ride. I guess you don't talk to anybody on your 3-hour ride. Alright, here we are. No, wow, it's all white. That's crazy. Why are you making a face? Because you really wanted views today? Yeah, that's not too bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Little story time here, guys. So the first time that we ever went to the mountains, we went to Boone, and we had a Mazda CX-5 with, yes, 30,000 miles, but it did not have four-wheel drive, obviously. And Joanna, my lovely, what, were you 23? You were 23-year-old husband, with a not fully developed prefrontal cortex. Let me listen to the story. Tell the story. He went off-roading onto a private, yes, it was, onto a private road in the snow. Yes, yeah, that's gorgeous. I've always wanted to go to, there's the Cradle of Forestry. Anyway, so he went off-roading onto a private road that was probably a foot of snow deep, maybe 6 inches. Maybe I'm being slightly over dramatic. 6 inches, let's go with that. And the car got stuck, and we had our beautiful 9-month-old's baby, and it was not under 2 inches. They were, and we still went out. And then we had to get towed out.
Have I ever gotten stuck ever again?
We got stuck at the bottom of a hill, and we couldn't get up it. And it was.
Meanwhile, there was a Wrangler just whipping through this. So I said, I'm gonna buy a Wrangler.
And then you did. Yes, and then you got your Jeep. So, yes.
Gray boy.
What'd you say?
It's a gray boy.
Gray boy.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. I'm sorry, Gray boy. That was extremely unfortunate. Yeah, so we're going to Waynesville anyway. Should we just do Smokies after this? I'm just kidding. 57 miles to the Smoky Mountains.
I've always wondered what it's like to
What, just keep driving on the BRP? We've done that before.
down to Waynesville.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yes, we have. And then we went thrift shopping. And that was where we got the Moby Dick book that's in the living room.
That fire display.
Yep.
All right, guys, first stop, or second stop, Graveyard Fields. Little ominous, but this is where we're hiking. Graveyard Fields. Apparently there's a natural disaster here 500 to 1,000 years ago, and a bunch of the trees got uprooted. But look at this. This is a beautiful view, and we got these wildflowers and everything. Bang! So, first thing that I want to talk to you guys about on these recovery days, I always try to get in some sort of activity, and usually that's a recovery run, so 4 to even 10 to 12 miles for me, but 30-minute recovery runs, nice and easy, at least 90 seconds per mile slower than marathon pace, usually 2 minutes per mile slower than marathon pace at least. Come on, guys. But today, no running, because I already got my mileage for the week. From Monday to Friday, we got the 100. From the last 7 days, or from Saturday to Friday this week, I got 130, highest mileage ever. So instead, we are going to be gallivanting around Graveyard Fields, doing some hiking. Not in the Ghost Max. I'm going to switch into my Adidas hiking boots, but I like doing some activity just to keep. Oh, look who it is. She's a little cold. All right, so I rescued the donuts, but yeah, some sort of activity is great. Today it's hiking. We got to eat our donuts. I already took my one bite. Fire. Yeah, you can have yours. It's a little cold, but we're gonna make it work. A little chilly out here. Hey!
Thanks, big bro.
Swagging on him.
But why is this on top? It's perfect.
So Ghost Max are coming off, and the Adidas hikers are going on. I don't even know what these are called. Terex. These are the Goretex version. Absolute fire. Look at these things. So I've had 2 different pairs of these. My first one were not Gore-Tex, but they also have the Continental rubber on the bottom, like the Boston and Adios Pro and all those. Super comfortable. And then the midsole here, it is not Light Strike Pro. It is Boost. And it's actually not as tall of a stack as it looks. It feels a lot more ground feel than running shoes, which is funny, but it's heavier, of course, built up. We got the plastic piece out in the back for stability, and then also some good support throughout. And the Gore-Tex upper is going to be nice today because it is raining. But yeah, we're going to get some hiking miles in the Adidas Terex. Boom. That's thunder. Are we gonna go out in this thunderstorm? I don't know. Guess we're back to our adventuring days. Yeah, they feel a lot lower down to the ground, but way more snug. And guys, I cannot recommend this shoe enough for just a walking, recovery, casual, chill, comfortable shoe. So soft once it's broken in, but not too soft that you sink down. It's just perfect for getting some walks in. And also, I think they've designed the grip to be extra grippy indoors for hospital and restaurant people, because I was walking around the restaurant yesterday in these, and they were across an oil patch, and it was so grippy. So Continental is going to be better for out here in the mud, in the muck, but the Brooks is nice for walking around town. He'll be in the bag. He'll be okay. Yeah, always. It's just like checklists in the mountains. Always bring rain jackets. Always bring change of clothes, which I did not do. I didn't bring a change of clothes today. Mace, you gonna put your sneakers on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mom, can you wait? I just better come.
Everyone's waiting. No worry. We're waiting for that.
All right, waiting out the rainstorm.
No, you want me to put something on for you? Okay. You hear stuff?
That is not a friendly cloud. We are getting rained on. Yeah, serious rain delay here. I don't know when it's gonna let up. 10:37 and it is coming down.
This is the picture. This is the picture.
Alright, slight change of plans. We drove away from the graveyard fields. We're now at the Cradle of Forestry overlooking. Look at this view, man. Absolutely wild, but we're trying to figure out what to do because it was really coming down over there. It's a little bit better up here. I'll keep you posted. Alright, quick detour to the country store here. See if they have any swag. Yeah, ready? Which one? Oh, Ponchos? Oh, dude. Bang. That's the come up right there. And the joggers. Easy, let me see your hoodie, buddy. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, we got the new sweat. Stay warm. Now we're gonna head back, actually do this hike. Shout out to those guys putting in work on the motorcycles. Alright, we're back at Graveyard Fields. People are sleeping. And we're gonna have lunch. Bang. She says it doesn't look exciting, but I know it's gonna be fire. Let's see. Look at that homemade tempeh BLT right there. And then the kettle gochujang chips. We gotta do a little taste test of these guys. What's that? How would you open it? Alright, one bite. Everybody knows rules. A little more smoky than I thought. Alright, we're gonna eat and then actually just do this rainy hike. So, see you in a bit. Oh, and by the way, this is a tempeh BLT, so tempeh bacon with avocado, tomatoes, on sandwich bread. What else? Arugula? Arugula? Any greens? Okay. There's no L? There's no L?
No, it's a
B-A-T. B-A-T.
Daddy, can I try a punch?
Yeah, I don't know if this hike is gonna happen. It is still raining, and I'm soft now. And we have two small children. 3 years ago, I would have just banged out here. No shirt, no shoes, no socks, no pants. But now I'm content in the warmth of the cozy cabin here. We'll see.
I would have definitely done this with you. Solo. I just don't really feel like.
No, I don't feel like bringing the kids out into the cold either.
Sad.
Yeah.
You know, I want to make them happy.
Yeah. Look at that cookie.
Sometimes life is just, cookies and rainbows and sunshine.
Cookies and cream.
Oh, this seems better texture.
Okay. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
Not one bite, but that's okay.
Chocolate chip cookie from Laughing Seed. Oh, you gave it away. She said coconutty.
And do they use coconut flour?
That's good. Soft baked. No, it tastes like there's coconut shreds in it though. The issue is that it's gluten free. And they always make vegan. People always make vegan stuff gluten free and just ruin it.
A bit today.
What up, boy?
Today at Goretex, I thought that was funny.
Oh, they said it wasn't gluten free. Yeah.
Or gluten free.
Well. All right, we are just gonna brave the elements, the cold, the rain, the wind, Pants, not.
Why that word makes you feel uncomfortable?
That's not. That's not. Mace, you want to help me fire up the GoPro? Alright, time to fire up the GoPro, and we're gonna hike in the cold. It's actually not even that bad. Bada bing. Here we go.
Got a new one of those?
No, this is the same one. Graveyard Fields, baby, let's do it.
Can I hold it, Daddy?
Just hold this. Yeah.
But
And just hold it straight, okay?
okay, but if I let go, that's why I do.
Just to make sure that nothing.
Yeah. I know what it is. Daddy, look at the mountain view. Don't drop it.
You ready to get in? You want to hold the camera? Okay. Oh yeah, I do.
Oh, look at that. Look at it.
Your outfit is a vibe.
Not sure what vibe. Dude,
No,
you're gonna be freezing.
I'll put on the poncho when we start.
Why don't you put it on now, so that at least you don't
everything
get all
is-
wet. It'll take you 5 seconds, dude.
No, if you want to put it on, you can have it.
Pull up with the poncho. Dude, I do not know how to do this. It's in the wrong thing.
You didn't turn me down. No! Rony road!
And you know there's a hoodie.
I have it. And I have my business cards just in case anybody comments on my hat. Yeah. You trying to nurse her?
I'm succeeding. Okay?
This is the most tomboy look I've ever seen you wear. You look like a real southern girl. You gotta ride your ATV. Hi, you got it. What's
This
that?
is really nice. Look at all the flowers. Daddy, how do you think it's
How do I angle it? Ooh, I'm gonna trip while I'm walking.
What?
I'm like Daddy. Just running.
Nice.
No, you know, it can flip around. That's a great thing.
Oh, so you can see it?
No. How are the Danner boots?
They're great. They're waterproof, which is
She goes for the traditional style hiking boots. I have the sporty Adidas. Mace, how the New Balance sneakers treating you? Yeah, she does need some cane.
Daddy,
What's up?
there's a flowing mountain.
I know, because it's paved here. It's kind of crazy. When it's not dirt or rocks.
Also, Daddy
And it's continental rubber. It's nice.
It
It's not
doesn't
even
work
raining
again.
that much. I feel like we're being kind of soft.
We were?
Yeah.
Well, it's stopped a lot since we started here.
Ah, MST. So MST is the Mountain to Sea Trail. It goes from the mountains in North Carolina, which we're in now, to the Atlantic Ocean. Just go around, miss. Continental rubber. Grip test. Goretex. Let's go, baby.
Step in mud if I sneak it. Does it need like piping clean but waterproof?
Yeah, because your feet will get so wet. Yeah, if I were wearing those new ones I ordered out here, I'd be so sad. What's your favorite part about being in the mountains?
Who are you asking?
What's up?
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
Being outside?
being outside.
Yeah.
But you can be outside at home. What makes it different here?
The quiet.
Well, it's
The way that it smells. And also the adventuring is more challenging.
Yeah.
Gets your heart racing a little more.
And hear the birds,
And it's just beautiful.
just like home.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, who would have thought hand warmers in May in North Carolina?
Does he have... Bobby, is there bears
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. So it says this is bear country. These mountains are home to black bears.
I
They're
love...
here for the same reasons that you are. This trail has wild blueberries on it. They spend most of their time looking for food. If you feed bears, they can become bold and aggressive, which makes them more dangerous. Please do not feed the bears. So it's just like with the squirrels at the park, we don't want to feed them, otherwise they come and bother us when we have snacks, right?
Yeah.
And kind of act a little bit more weird.
I know who this is. I know
This is where the views are opening up. We got almost 360.
Yeah,
Just-
this is why this trail is fire.
Honey, do you want to do it?
Maybe they're just flowers budding. You know it is budding in our backyard. We have blueberries budding in our backyard. They're gonna be bright colored.
Watch out. Dude, these boots are just absolute tanks. We should do a Vibram versus Continental grip test. Wow, this is quite the treacherous pass here. I think, look at this. Yeah, this is not a trail by the U.S. Forest Service says. I think this is just from all the water and the erosion of people hiking here. It's created this aggressively carved out stream pass here. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I always like to do something active on these recovery days, whether that's a 30-minute to an hour-long recovery run, which, as I was saying, is very gentle, very relaxed, nice and easy on the body, or it's a beautiful hike like this, or a walk on the greenway with the family. But doing something to get the blood flowing is always nice, and not just physical, but for the mind, because otherwise we can get a little bit cooped up. And yeah, I normally run every single day, so taking a complete off day like this is rare. And okay, we are going through another big puddle. Oh wow, this is... The rain always just does a number to these trails. So these boots are Goretex. I would not want to be out in a trail like this today without a waterproof or Goretex boot. And I know people do it, and especially for trail running, it's more about the drain ability. How, I don't know if that's a word, but how quickly the boots can drain. But when I'm out here with the family and we're just ambling around, I'm not trying to mash the gas on a trail as quick as possible. I like to just keep my feet dry. It's not necessarily about the weight. The Goretex will add some more weight, and in the summer it might add a little bit more warmth, but for a day like this, super nice to just keep the feet 100% dry, not worry about wet socks or anything like that. And so far these boots are doing a great job. I haven't actually taken them out on too many wet trails so far with the Continental Rubber. I've had these boots probably for, I don't know, 6 months to a year. I had the last version of them. No, I've had them for a year and a half. I had the last version of them for almost 3 years, and I completely beat them down. And these ones are holding up pretty well so far. And in this hike, through all these different types of terrain, we're on a little wooden bridge right now, if you can see this, but through all these different types of terrain, very grippy, very stable, and as you can see, I have Reevesy on my back. I don't trust very many shoes with the baby or the toddler on my back. It's either the Adidas boots with the Continental Rubber, or the other shoe that I've used that I really trust is the Norda 001. That has the Vibram rubber. That's my favorite trail running shoe. These are great for, a little break here. Yeah, these are great for hiking. The Nordas are great for running. I've also tried the Nikes, but the last generation of Nike boots and trail shoes do not have good grip. They're fixing that on the Trail 5 and Peg Trail 5 and Zagama 2. So we might have to test those. You can go down this one, miss.
Why don't you go where Daddy
Is he out or just relaxed? The other thing I really like about these boots is how stable they are. So they have a nice wide base like we're seeing across a lot of the running shoes now, and that additional width is going to add some stability without, in the running shoes at least, without needing a bunch of plastic support pieces. These actually do have those plastic support pieces both in the back and then around the side, but very planted across any terrain. And then that plus the Continental Rubber just makes these a complete tank for any of these trails that you see we have out in the Carolinas here, with all these roots, all these rocks, all the mud. And then the ankle support, because it's a high top, is great as well, which gives me a little bit more confidence than a low top trail running shoe to hike in that. But I am going to test some trail running shoes hiking this summer, just because it is nice to have a lighter shoe on the foot during the summer. But we just got to make sure the grip is good, man, especially with the baby on the back. Times like this, I wish we had a drone. You see the waterfall? Is it peaceful? Yeah.
Can you put that yellow? No.
Can you try to what? Did you hear what made me say? She's inspiring me.
Mom, I don't know how to get through.
Just take a big step.
Why did you touch it, Daddy?
So it's being silly. Yeah, today it feels like we're in a jungle.
It feels like we're in a rainforest.
Yeah. Is there a difference?
What?
Is there a difference?
What's the difference?
That's what I'm asking you. My feet are so dry, it's awesome. Plus the merino wool socks. Man, that's a great combination. Goretex and merino wool. That is a match made in hobby jogger heaven. Beautiful. Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I can hear motorcycles. Guess we're not that far from the Parkway. More motorcycles. What's that?
It's going so fast that
43 minutes and 5 seconds for the first mile. Hey, this is fire. Wait, we're just back home? I guess that was the loop. Were we supposed to jut off somewhere? Alright, well, we're back. I think we did this last time too. Alright, dinner time.
Daddy, smile. I'm gonna do one. Can you do like a flow? Is this a video? Can you?
Can I do a flow?
Yeah, like sing songs so I can video you.
Okay, what should I flow about? But I'm not a rapper. Looking real dapper. Brooks Ghost Max on. Dressed like a crap. Yeah, Reezy did. Dude, we should get Reezy a GoPro for his birthday. Yeah, kinda.
Yep.
It's turned into a beautiful day.
Yeah, I know. It was so bad before. Oh, what a beautiful evening. The number one question of every family vacation. What are we doing for dinner? Alright, so we're gonna do Tea House and then bang, Indian restaurant right there. It's gonna be fire. Ooh, that Tulsa chai looks good. Hey, pull up to the temple. No matter. It just gives us the flexibility to take the cup. Yeah. Vegan pumpkin seed cookie. Fire. I'm good.
Is that the statue of this country?
It's a statue of something that's not from this country. Yeah. Statue, yeah. Just look, don't touch, okay? Rizzi, can you...
Should I send Eliza this picture?
See? See? Darker. Can you say darker? Watch the screen. And then lighter. Alright, we're gonna go out, okay? You want me to carry you?
This little fellow like plate.
A little. He can do. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's plates for us, okay?
Bang, look at that.
You're gonna
Tofu
bring us
masala,
you're gonna bring us
bang
extra
and
plates
Bart.
in a second.
And what is this? Aloo gobi?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the eggplant, the bang banga.
Yeah.
That is the aloo gobi masala, and then that is the tofu masala.
Alright guys, it is 7:12. Back at the hotel, full recovery day in the books. Look at this little nice view of the, I don't even know what this is, courtyard here. They're out unloading into the front. But nice full day of activity. Blue Ridge Mountains, Asheville, family time, good food. So I just want to close it out here with a few pointers, a few things that I do during recovery days and also just throughout high mileage training periods in general, marathon training blocks in general to make sure that I'm staying
recovered and ready to go for that next session. So first thing, calories. I always say this, but calories are king. So throughout these weeks when I'm doing 20-mile double days, when I'm reaching for 100, 110, 120 miles per week, the number one thing that I know I need to do is be fueled up, because being under fueled, that is my absolute enemy. Personally, I've been there. It tanks my mood, it tanks my performance, and it puts me at a greater risk of injury, because when I'm lagging, when my muscles aren't as strong, I'm not as supported, and I'm not running with good form if I'm not fueled well. So that's the number one thing. And on these recovery days, this is a great chance for me to get some more calories, to get some quality calories. You saw what we had for dinner: potatoes, cauliflower, rice, peas, roti. That was fire. That restaurant was really good. So I always try to have at least one really quality whole foods meal. And then, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of convenient foods sometimes. So mixing, I don't want to say low quality, but you saw what we had for lunch, right? Tempeh sandwiches. Those are amazing with the chips for some convenient calories, some fun. So mixing the fun with the whole foods, those more building block calories. But most important thing is just making sure I'm getting enough calories per day. You got to figure out how many calories you need. For me, I know I need at least 3,500 calories, maybe even 4,000, depending on how much activity I'm doing. So that's number one, calories. Number two on these recovery days is just gentle, light activity. You saw we did that it was only ended up being a 1 mile hike. It was actually supposed to be longer. We thought we were going to a different trail, but we just did that short, long story, but we only did a 1 mile hike, but with 3 kids, but 2 of them on our backs and one of them walking. Mace is a beast at hiking now, but that took us about 45 minutes just for 1 mile. So some nice light activity. And then of course, if you have a family, just going into a city with 3 kids, that's activity in and of itself. And I had Reevesy on my back in the hiking bag for most of the day. So nice, gentle activity. It gets us out of the mental, I don't want to say, doldrums. Sometimes we can get in the mental doldrums when we don't run as runners. So I always make sure I have some sort of activity, whether that's a 20 to 30 minute recovery run, an hour to an hour 30-minute recovery run, or something like today where we're hiking and doing a ton of driving, getting out of the car, walking around the city. So this was a perfect recovery day because non-running activity and a bunch of good food, walking around the city. And then last thing here, third thing, sleep. So I actually did not get great sleep last night, but sleep is one of the best recovery tools other than food. And I try to make sure I'm never dipping below an average of 7 hours of sleep, thinking about the last week of sleep. So my watch here, I have a Coros. It actually tracks my sleep. So every night I sleep with the watch, it tells me how many hours of sleep I got. The last 2 nights, I think I was around 6.5, which is not good. So tonight, I'm going to try to get to bed at a decent hour, get 7.5, but in general, making sure that I'm getting at least 7 hours average of sleep is a huge thing. So there you have it, guys. Those are my recovery tips: food, light activity, and sleep. And then I guess one last thing I'll say is people always ask me how I can run this high mileage level, but doing gentle, relaxed running, that's what enables us to hit these higher mileage levels. And especially as we're building up, we got to drop the ego when it comes to pace, run those miles slower. That will allow us to build up that volume, which increases our aerobic engine, letting us be more efficient at burning oxygen, burning fat instead of carbs, becoming better endurance athletes. And then once our bodies have acclimated to that higher mileage, that's when we'll add back in the speed work. So 130 miles from Saturday to Friday last week, recovery day today, another little recovery day tomorrow, and then Monday we'll see how we're feeling, probably get back to it. Probably won't do a 20-mile double, but Tuesday back to a 20-mile double. So with all these things, I follow principles of Daniels, Fitzinger, Higdon, Hansen. I've read all the books, but I also try to find what works for me. I know the rhythms of my own body, so that's going to be a huge thing. Finding the rhythms of your own body, knowing how many calories you need, what your optimal sleep is, and then as I talked about yesterday in the Cloud Eclipse long run video, what your optimal training volume is. So whether that's 30 miles a week, 80 miles a week, 110 miles a week, it's going to be different for everybody. And it's also going to depend on your goals for that cycle, whether you're trying to increase endurance or speed. So there you have it, guys. Another fun video. I got to get to editing so I can go to bed at a reasonable hour. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. I will see you then. One more thing. I did want to give a shout out to the Brooks Ghost Max here, because this was on my foot for a large part of the day, all afternoon, all morning. I didn't hike in this. You saw I hiked in the Adidas Terex, but man, this is a really comfortable shoe for walking around. I cannot recommend this guy enough. If you're going to be spending a lot of time on your feet as a doctor, as a nurse, just walking around a city, traveling, this is the shoe to get. I have tried a lot of the shoes out there, 50 plus at this point shoes that are on the market. This is hands down the best one for spending time on feet. And every time I lace it up, I get excited because it's so comfortable. It really is the perfect walking and standing shoe. So big shout out to the Brooks Ghost Max here. I think that's all I have for you today. And I just realized we were doing that whole entire wrap up with the white noise machine going. I have no idea how it's going to sound when we edit it. So maybe I'll just add a nice little peaceful, lush tone in the background. Should I start my running ASMR channel? They've been saying I should do that for a while. This might be the time. This might be the time. This is the Brooks Ghost Max. It's a Max cushion cruiser designed for runners who want a smooth rolling sensation under